Blessed, 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 blessed be the name. Blessed be the name of my God. I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. Ay, I love him, I love him. I want you to know that ain't no name above him. Hey, lift him up. Blessed, 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 blessed be the name. Blessed, 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 blessed be the name. Blessed, 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 blessed be the name. Blessed be the name of my God. I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him. I want you to know that ain't no name above him. I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. Blessed be the name of my God.
I give honor to God, to bishops, and all the clergy. So, all right. The Lord knows that I like to be in the background and be seen and not heard. But you know, it's all good. We're gonna give this thing a try. Hey, Chris, can you cue me up with that first slide? All right, so I want you all to take a look at these slides here. So a little something I put together. So you look up there, you see, it should be relatable to everybody, regardless the age group, nationality, or race. We have seen all of these more than once or twice, and most of us have seen multitude of them. So you have, if you look up there, you have a mortgage note, you have a DTE bill, property tax statement, student loan statement. Everyone can agree we have all seen this in some form or fashion. These are all items of the world. We are bound by them either to adhere, pay, or to obey, right? So now, you see in the bottom right-hand side, you see those the speed limits. I was a little bit skeptical about putting those up because I know I'm in Detroit, I'm in Michigan, and speed limit is more of a, let's say, it's more of a, oops, I messed with it. Yeah, I'm from Chicago. We drive fast, but like you all just corrected me or helped me out. It's more of a suggestion than a law. So not everybody obeys them, but you know, well, we get kind of close, maybe 10, 15, 20 miles above. But you know, it's all good. So I will restate that. I say most of them are items listed we are obedient to. So we obey them. Why? Because we want to keep our house. We want to keep our house, so we pay our mortgage and we pay our real estate tax. We pay DTE if we want to have electric. We want to have air conditioner in our houses during the summertime, right? And we try to follow these speed limit stop signs because we want to keep our license to be able to travel around and do the things that we need to do. Okay. All right, next slide, Chris. So this is pretty simple, right? So you're probably asking me, Minister-elect, why are you showing us this? Of course, we all familiar with it. Well, congregation, I'm glad that you asked. Because simply put, I would just say this. Why is it so simple to follow these rules and laws set by man? But it's painstakingly difficult for us to be obedient to the one that has made it all possible for us to enjoy these luxuries that he has afforded us. Okay. I got more words than I got time. Let's jump to this next slide. No, I'm sorry. Go back, Chris. I was just talking. Okay. All right. So let's go to Samuel 1:15:1. Amplified version. It reads, Samuel said to Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint you king over his people of Israel. Now listen and pay close attention to the words of the Lord. Thus says the Lord of hosts, I will punish Amalek for what he did to Israel and how he set himself against him on the way when Israel came up from Egypt. Now go and strike Amalek and completely destroy everything that they have. Do not spare them, but kill both man, woman, child, and infant, ox, sheep, camel, and donkey. Does that leave anything to doubt? Okay. So what just happened there? Saul was summoned by Samuel and given his marching order through very specific direction on how to carry out God's command. So when God gives us direction, he gives us very specific direction on how to carry out those orders, right? Okay. Right. I'm going to back that up. So when God gives us direction, he gives us specific. So I'm going to read you a passage where he gives very specific direction. So I'm going to go to when God gave Noah direction. Genesis 6:14, NLT. Build a large boat from cypress wood and waterproof it with tar, inside and out. Then construct decks and stalls throughout its interior. Make the boat 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 45 feet high. Leave an 18-inch opening below the roof all the way around the boat. Put the door on the side and build 3 decks inside the boat, lower, middle, and upper. Hey, he got down to the nitty-gritty. He's telling you about the inches, square footage, height, every indication of the boat that he wanted. So God will provide the path with instructions on how to accomplish the mission. But guess what, people of God? It's up to us to obey it. So jumping back over to 1 Samuel 15. So we know the story from here. Saul has an opportunity to be obedient, but instead Saul does what Saul wants to do. In 1 Samuel 15:9, Saul and people spared Agag and the best of the sheep, the oxen, the fatlings, the lambs, and everything that was good, and they were not willing to destroy them entirely. Not entirely. We're going to keep that right there. We're going to keep this right here because there's nothing wrong with that. It shouldn't be getting rid of that. But everything that was undesirable or worthless, they destroyed completely. So I think we heard it. They got a 1 foot in and 1 foot out in their obedience. So basically, he kept everything that was pleasing to him under the falsity that he was doing what was in God's will. So one thing that I was shown while I was reading this probably last week is, one thing, you can't mess with them prophets. So you wonder why I say that. So when I was reading through it, it said, I read multiple different passages and different books. And then I think actually when I was talking to Overseer Jones, or right before that, because I told him about it as I was speaking with him to it, I saw it said, now listen and pay close attention to the words, thus says the Lord. So now what resonated with me in that is that he repeated himself. He put an emphasis on listen and pay attention. Because what? He already knew. He knew he was about to make some foolish moves. He's like, so listen to what I'm saying. So basically, Samuel cites, so in ancient present terms, he's literally saying, listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, son. Don't be hoodwinked or led astray. So in Samuel 15, 24 through 30, in the Amplified, I'm not going to read all of those. I'm just going to go through. Samuel cites Saul's sins and transgressions. In summary of the text, he was ordered to spare no man, woman, child, or animal, and told to destroy the city. What did he do? Saul spared Agag. He kept all the top-grade animals by keeping the spoils of war. In his mind, his actions were justified. He justified his actions by saying that he did it to offer a sacrifice to Christ. With this specific instruction that was given, how often are we given specific directions or instructions from our church leaders, and we are defiant or find our own interpretation on what has been clearly stated? This is what I like to refer to as secular infiltration, which, quite simply put, is when someone allows worldly concepts, ideals, or behaviors to invade your spiritual assignment. So you may be sitting in your seat thinking that he isn't talking to me. I know he ain't talking to me because I'm on task. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm told to do. I'm following orders. But let me drop a few scenarios on you that may bring this a little closer to home. First one, being asked to do a 7-minute sermon during convocation and thinking, why I got to do this? That ain't us, though. That ain't us. That's over in California. That ain't here. That ain't here at New Way. That's not here. That's not here. How about this one? Mandatory leadership meetings on Saturday to receive guidance and take our necessary lumps because we wasn't operating in decency and order. I got one more. Inability to digest correction without getting into our emotions. I don't know. That ain't us at New Way, though. I know it ain't us at New Way. We ain't on that. We not on that. All right, so I believe these examples speak for themselves and no need to continue to explain. Got to get that last slide, Chris. So I put these together to further illustrate a point. We have all partook in one of these events before that you see amongst these flyers. So you see up there a graduation, some open houses. So we can attend graduation open houses to support little Day Day and Ajane. But right? But heaven forbid we have to go in and teach children's ministry. We won't miss any barbecues and cookouts, but we can't be devoted to attending church regularly to receive that spiritual food. We can have our face in the place for Turned Up Tuesdays. Y'all see that up there? At the Palladium, Turned Up Tuesdays. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We can have our face in the place for Turned Up Tuesdays, but we turned away from Tuesday Bible study. All right, got one more. Some of y'all ain't gonna like me. We could go to concerts. You got Beyonce and Taylor Swift, you know, some of the hottest ones out there in the world today. But we can go to concerts, get our tickets before they go on sale. But it's like pulling teeth to get people registered and committed to convocation. So I want you to ask yourself, how can I be obedient to this person or that person? But when it comes to God, the one who provides, protects, and nurtures us and our families, we can find every reason under the sun to use our God-given resource to do everything else but the work of God. As Saul has clearly illustrated, his disobedience to God and his obedience to flesh, I ask each one of you this question. Who are you obedient to?
Blessed, blessed, blessed be the name. Blessed be the name of my God. I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. Ay, I love him, I love him. I want you to know that ain't no name above him. Hey, lift him up. Blessed, 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 blessed be the name. Blessed, 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 blessed be the name. Blessed, 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 blessed be the name. Blessed be the name of my God. I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him. I want you to know that ain't no name above him. I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. Blessed be the name